Hello and good day. Presenting Motivational and Inspirational Quotes by my favorite pastor in the world, Joel Osteen. Here are now 10 more quotes 201 through 210. Let's get started with number 201. Every morning when you get up, you should search your heart. Know deep down that you're being true to who God called you to be. Then you won't have to look to the left or to the right. Just stay focused on your goals. If people don't understand you, that is okay. If some get upset because you don't fit into their mold, don't worry about it. If you lose a friend because you won't let that person control you, then you didn't need them anyway, because that person was not a true friend. If people talk about you, being jealous, critical, and trying to make you look bad, don't let that change you. You don't need their approval when you have God's approval. If you will get free from what everyone else thinks and start being who you were created to be, you will rise to a new level. We spend too much time trying to impress people, trying to gain their approval, wondering what they're going to think if we take this job or wear a new outfit or move into a new neighborhood. Instead of running our races, we often make decisions based on superficial things. I heard somebody say, at 20 years old we wonder what everybody thinks about us, and at 40 years old we don't care what anybody thinks about us. Then, at 60, we realize nobody was thinking about us. 202. There is nothing wrong with asking God to change a situation. But until it happens, you have to trust that where you are is where you should be. 203. Get your fire back. 204. Too often we don't realize how great we have it until something is taken away. 205. You were created to give. You were created to make the lives of others better. Someone needs what you have. Someone needs your love. Someone needs your smile. Someone needs your encouragement and your gifts. 206. The stress and worry weaken our immune system. 207. You weren't created to simply exist, to endure, or to go through the motions. You were created to be really alive. 208. Look ahead. It's tempting to go through life looking in the rearview mirror. When you are always looking back, you become focused on what didn't work out, on who hurt you, and on the mistakes you've made, such as, if only I would have finished college. If only I'd spent more time with my children. If only I'd been raised in a better environment. As long as you're living in regret, focused on the negative things of the past, you won't move ahead to the bright future God has in store. You need to let go of what didn't work out. Let go of your hurts and pains. Let go of your mistakes and failures. You can't do anything about the past, but you can do something about right now. Whether it happened 20 minutes ago or 20 years ago, let go of the hurts and failures and move forward. If you keep bringing the negative baggage from yesterday into today, your future will be poisoned. You can't change what's happened to you. You may have had an unfair past, but you don't have to have an unfair future. You may have had a rough start, but it's not how you start, it's how you finish. Don't let a hurtful relationship sour your life. Don't let a bad break, a betrayal, a divorce, or a bad childhood cause you to settle for less in life. Move forward and God will pay you back. Move forward and God will vindicate you. Move forward and you'll come into a new beginning. Nothing that's happened to you is a surprise to God. The loss of a loved one didn't catch God off guard. God's plan for your life did not end just because your business didn't make it, or a relationship failed, or you had a difficult child. Here's the question. Will you become stuck and bitter, fall into self-pity, blame others, and let the past poison your future? Or will you shake it off and move forward, knowing your best days are still ahead? The next time you are in your car, notice that there's a big windshield in the front and a very small rearview mirror. The reason the front windshield is so big and the rearview mirror is so small is that what's happened in the past is not nearly as important as what is in your future. Where you're going is a lot more important than where you've been. 209. If I prophesy my future, I want to prophesy something good. I'm not saying what I feel. I'm not saying what it looks like in the real world. No, I'm saying what God says about me. 210. Your faith will help you overcome your obstacles.